Can't get a win. Kentucky team is kind of tough. It's way harder than I thought it was. So there's only 3 of them: UK, Louisville Cardinals, and Western Hilltoppers.
Big Suez, the Arkansas Razorbacks are ready to take the field. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Green. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Down, here comes this offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck, no holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put 1 mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Coming after it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. Let's it fly. Fires the pass. Intercepted.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an offense that wanted to come out, sling it around, but the timing is going to have to be a whole lot better. This defense has athletes.
Why not just punt it? It's first play, first possession.
That interception to open this game.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Quarterback checking off. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go.
Wow, they counted that, though. Come on.
Bringing it
That's
back.
that bullshit. He's out of here.
He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20.
That's crazy.
Oh, that was a terrific return as he takes it to the 9.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hogs
That's crazy.
on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed, with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
Looking for a man. It's Green. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting
Good job.
to watch,
Let's get it.
guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it it's so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Ah.
Draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Brown has it. And he'll get it up to the 30.
Yo, Elijah, what up, boy?
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that one play.
Looking to move it through the air. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
To the air, it's Shuck. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Cardinals! A great catch and run for 6.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Razorbacks in the hurry up. Remember some of the years when the Hogs spent a lot of time in the Wildcat just running it? You don't have to do that with this guy at quarterback.
And it just makes you less predictable, right? You got a running back in there. You know you're not going to throw it very much, but when they do have the ability to
Get the fuck out of here, yo.
Get some guys out of the box, it makes this offense even more exciting.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Fires on the move.
Oh, man, let me catch that.
The tip drill, he had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
Back to pass, it's Green. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Good defense.
As he throws, that ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, They knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
You know, they say sometimes for quarterbacks the hardest throws to make are when the guy's
So
wide
crazy.
open. How do you miss that throw through the QB? Just put air on it. You can underthrow it by 10 yards. That receiver would have come back and fielded a punt.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On second down, they'll take to the air. Going downfield for the big play. And that pass is intercepted. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because, you know, your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the pass hits, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
Handoff from the gun. He breaks a tackle.
This running back just doesn't go down easy. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him. And just, you know what, let his talent do the rest.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to him. Across the 25, he's got room. And he waltzes in for the score. Louisville. Ready to try the point after.
Oh my God, yo. This shit just skipped across. Oh my goodness.
Only took 2 plays to the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over.
He's got it on the left. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. He'll come out throwing on first down. Unleashes one.
But he's way past the line of scrimmage.
They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Looking for space to the left. Lets it go to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He wants to throw it again. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions setting up 3rd down.
Oh, let me get that. We are out of here.
3rd down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. Off play action. Starts to scramble to the left. And it's caught! Touchdown, Arkansas!
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play action by this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. To the air. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it.
Yo, we definitely didn't catch that. That's crazy. They got a hole in those.
So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they're going to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
Quarterback checking the play. Going up top on 1st down. He's taking the shot. And it's caught inside the 25. And he ran away from the crowd. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup. And then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Fair catch, called for and made. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This lead in the half, you're behind. You love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to...
Yes, sir, Thornton. Good shit, boy.
3rd time today. Touchdown, Cardinals! How about that D?
That might be it.
Play like that. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
I think it's my ball. It's my ball.
Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
They're bringing heat. Going to try to get it himself. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He uncorks one deep. And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
It has just been that kind of day for this guy. 4 picks now thrown in this game. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. He just hasn't been throwing the football accurately. This is a game he would like to soon forget.
The give to the lone running back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now,
I try to get through her
early, and you're saying, okay,
we're
going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Plows through the defense. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. We'll see if they go back to the run here on third down. Looking to throw, it's Shuck. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Shit, I thought it was going to be a punt. He told me to go for it.
They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down. Quarterback will audible. On fourth down, going to the air. Finds his man enough for the first. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect fourth down call there.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
You got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense?
Good blocking.
Okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
And the Cardinals are in the red zone. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Trying to move the sticks on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. The hand to the running back.
We'll try to cut back in there.
Bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give out of the gun. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Louisville!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done, and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarter.
Yeah, put that spy on you, boy.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Leaves it with the running back.
Uh-huh.
Where to run on that one? He loses 4 on the carry.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. They're going to get him for a safety.
Hey, good game, man. Go on, get out of here.
And still got stuck for the 2.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they did.
After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. Now a fair kick.
We need that win. I lost 2 of UK. I went to Cardinals. They got me a dub.